In this video, I'll discuss only about gratuity and then we'll do some problems. Okay. What is gratuity? Gratuity word starts with the word gratitude. Gratitude means thankfulness. You gave a long and unblemished service to the employer. You worked for minimum 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30, 40. Some people even worked for 50, 60 years. And when you work for a long time with the same employer, the employer gives you some lump sum amount at the time of retirement. And that lump sum amount given at the time of retirement is called as gratuity. Right? Who gave the lump sum amount? Employer. To whom? Employee. For what? For long and unblemished service. How much period? Minimum 5 years period. Okay, very good. Now, how this gratuity received will be taxed? That's what we will understand now. Please remember, if it is a government employee, government don't want to tax them. So if gratuity is received by government employee, it is fully exempt. Gratuity received by government employee is fully exempt, not at all taxable. Okay. Now, if it is a non-government employee, then what to do? Then you have to ask a question. Is the employee covered by a law called as Payment of Gratuity Act? Or is the employee not covered by the Payment of Gratuity Act? Okay. So, suppose it's a government employee, no problem. Are fully exempt. Whatever gratuity received, you say it is exempt, no tax. But if it is non-government employee, ask a question. What is the question? Covered by Payment of Gratuity Act? Not covered. Okay. If it is covered or not covered, in both the cases, least of the following three will be exempt. In both the cases, least of the three will be exempt. When I am telling least of the three is exempt, it means balance gratuity is taxable. Correct? Suppose you got 30 lakhs gratuity and I said 18 lakhs is exempt. What does this mean? Obviously, the balance 12 lakhs becomes taxable. Again, I am repeating, don't worry. 30 lakhs you received gratuity. I said 18 lakhs is exempt. Exempt means not taxable. Okay. So automatically balance 12 lakhs is taxable. Employee has to pay tax on that. So when I say you are a non-government employee, whether you are covered by Payment of Gratuity Act or not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, least of the following three is exempt. What are that three? First two are common for both. Actual gratuity received and rupees 20 lakhs. So if you are covered by Gratuity Act, still actual amount of gratuity received 20 lakhs. Second point. And if you are not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, still actual amount received or rupees 20 lakhs. These two are common. But see, third one, there is a difference. If you are covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, see the chart properly, carefully. Right. If you are covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, last drawn salary into 15 by 26. Come on, remember. Last drawn salary into 15 by 26 into completed years of service. I said last drawn salary into 15 by 26 into completed years of service. Okay. Now, see, completed years of service should be rounded off. That's written. Please remember, rounded off to the nearest. Now, come to the notes. You will understand salary means what. Here last drawn salary I said. So salary is equal to basic salary plus DA. Salary is equal to basic salary plus DA. Only these two items. Okay. Basic salary plus DA. I'm talking about employees who are covered by Payment of Gratuity Act. And I said least of the following three are exempt. What are they? Actual amount of gratuity. Second one is rupees 20 lakhs. Third one is last drawn salary into 15 by 26 into completed years of service rounded off. So when I say salary, salary should be basic pay plus DA. अरे याद रखो यार, basic pay plus DA. Now, when I say DA, DA may be forming part of retirement, not forming part of retirement. Doesn't matter. DA is DA here. That's it. So you should take complete DA. No divisions. Okay. So when I say last drawn salary, salary means basic pay plus DA. DA may be forming part of retirement, not forming part of retirement. Both are taken. Okay. Into 15 by 26. Obviously, in a month, you will be working for 26 days. Correct? 4 days, Sundays. And in the whole year, they are ready to pay 15 days gratuity. That's why 15 by 26. Don't understand the logic, you can ignore. Last thing, completed years of service. When I say completed years of service, please remember, we have to round it off nearer to the nearest. Suppose example, they gave in the question 26 years, 2 months. You will simply write 26 years. If they gave 26 years, 4 months, still 26 years. If they gave 26 years, 6 months, still 26 years. If they gave 26 years, 6 months, 1 day, that means more than half. Correct? Then you should take 27 years. If they say 26 years, 7 months, then take 27 years. If they say 26 years, 9 months, then 26 years, obviously. So please remember, if it is less than half or exactly half, ignore the fraction. And if it is little more than half also, take the next number. That's how rounding off is done. Okay, very good. But please remember, here sometimes seasonal employees may be there. Like in sugarcane factory, seasonal employees are there. So what to do with them? Will you be paying same 15 days salary to them? The answer is no. Here government said that 15 will be replaced by 7. That means if suppose in your question they gave seasonal employee, your third point will be last drawn salary into 7 by 26. Only for seasonal, please remember, last drawn salary into 7 by 26 into completed years of service. Okay. Similarly, suppose if there is a piece rated employee, he don't get the salary like a normal employee, not a fixed salary. How many pieces they manufacture, they make, on that basis they get salary. So for this piece rated employee, you will not take salary for last month. You will take 3 months average salary. Okay. For piece rated employee, you will not take last drawn salary. You will take 3 months average salary. So suppose example, some piece rated employee is there. How will you take the third point? Average of last 3 months salary into 15 by 26 into completed years of service. So piece rated employee, 15 will remain. Only 15 will become 7 for seasonal employee. Arey, come on yaar. For seasonal employee, 15 will become 7. Other things will remain same. For piece rated employee, last drawn salary will become average of 3 months salary. Other things remaining same. Like this, you should remember the topic. So what I said, I am talking about gratuity. Gratuity is a lump sum payment generally paid at the time of retirement. If it is paid by government to government employee, fully exempt, no tax. But if it is non-government employee covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, then least of the three is exempt. Automatically means balance amount received is taxable. What are the least of the three? Actual amount of gratuity 20 lakhs rupees, last drawn salary into 15 by 26 into completed years of service. But when I say completed years of service, do remember round off, right? Less than half or equal to half, ignore the fraction. Little more than half also, take the next number. And second thing, if suppose when we calculate the salary should be basic pay plus DA. Suppose if it is a piece rated employee, you will not take last drawn salary, you will take 3 months average salary. If it is seasonal employee, you will not take 15 by 26, but you will take 7 by 26. If you remember this, that's perfectly fine. But suppose you are not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, then what to do? If you are not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, then same points first two, correct? Actual amount of gratuity, rupees 20 lakhs, same, no change. But third, there is a change. Here you have to take average monthly salary. If you are not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, third point will be average monthly salary into 1 by 2 into completed years of service. Again, repeat with me. Come on. What I said, average monthly salary into 1 by 2 into completed years of service. Now, when here completed years of service is given, you ignore fraction. So if it is suppose 26 years 1 month, it is 26 years. 26 years 7 months, still 26 years. 26 years 11 months 29 days, still 26 years. So when here not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, completed years of service, fraction is ignored. Only completed years, truly completed years are taken. Okay. And when I say average monthly salary, it should be average of 10 months salary. 10 months salary, which 10 months? Immediately before retirement. But ignore the month of retirement. Suppose example, you retired on 15th December 2024. So I have to calculate 10 months salary. So I'll ignore this 15 days of December. So whatever retirement month days are there, suppose I retired on 31st December also, I'll ignore December. And then start counting November, October, September, August, July, June, May, April, March, Feb. So basically Feb to November, 10 months will be counted. So retirement month days totally ignore, and before that 10 months you have to tick. This 10 months average salary should be counted. But still I'll ask you one more question. Did I tell you what should be the salary? No, right? So here salary should be, hey, I'm talking about not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act. You should be awake, huh? Right. So when I'm covering not covered by Gratuity Act, not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, least of the three I said. What are they? Chalo, come on. First one, actual gratuity received. Second one, 20 lakhs. Third one, average monthly salary into 1 by 2 into completed years of service. What is salary here? Basic pay, DA retirement plus commission on turnover. So remember, come on, what is salary? Basic pay plus DA retirement plus commission on turnover. Hey, I'm not taking total DA. I'm taking only DA retirement. Please remember, okay? Salary is equal to basic pay plus DA retirement plus commission on turnover. Done. Next point. Will I take only 1 month salary? No, I said average monthly salary. How many months average? 10 months average. Which 10 months? 10 months immediately preceding the month of retirement. So retirement month you ignore, and before that 10 months you take. And then add the 10 months salary divided by 10 to get which salary should be used here for computation. Into 1 by 2 is normal. Into completed years of service. Please remember, completed year should be taken. Truly completed year should be taken. Right? Fractions ignored. Okay? This is how we will do computation. But some questions are there which I'll try to discuss in common notes. See, if suppose in the question they did not tell that you are covered by Payment of Gratuity Act or you are not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, then what will you take? Because you have to assume something, na? While solving the problem. If they don't tell anything, assume that the assessee is not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act. If in the question they don't tell that whether he is a government employee or a non-government employee, assume he is a non-government employee. So what I said, two things I said, right? If they don't tell whether it is government or non-government, it is always non-government. If they don't tell that he is covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act, then remember he is not covered by Payment of Gratuity Act. Right? Okay. Generally, when gratuity is received, tell me, at the time of retirement. But sometimes employer may give you gratuity during your employment also. You requested, employer was kind, he gave gratuity during employment. Then such gratuity is fully taxable. So gratuity received during employment is fully taxable. Okay? Yes. Of course, whether it is government employee, non-government employee, doesn't make a difference. During employment you received, na, gratuity is fully taxable. Sir, government employee, even if you are government employee, still fully taxable. If gratuity is received during employment, it is taxable to all. Government or non-government doesn't make a difference. Okay? But sometimes what happens, that the employee died. His legal heirs received the gratuity. Government is kind enough. They said it is exempt in any case. Whether it is government employee, non-government employee died, if their legal heirs got the money, then it is fully exempt. So gratuity received by legal heirs is fully exempt. Right? The employee may be government, the employee may be non-government, doesn't make a difference. Legal heir got gratuity is fully exempt. But it's not so easy. When they say legal heir got gratuity, see, did the gratuity become due because of death of employee? Right? If gratuity became due because of the death of the employee and legal heir received the money, fully exempt. But suppose another case I'll tell you. Employee retired. Gratuity became due. After his retirement, he got heart attack. Now he cannot come back from whatever loka he was in. Right? So his legal heirs got the gratuity. Here the gratuity is taxable. So see, even if legal heirs receive the gratuity amount, please check when it became due. Is it because of retirement of the employee? Is it because of death of the employee? If the gratuity became due because of death of the employee, then that gratuity is fully exempt for legal heir also. Legal heir. But if the gratuity became due because of retirement of the employee, then even if it is received by legal heir, it is fully taxable, or the earlier rules will apply. Correct? Yeah. This is how you should understand the topic. Now, what we'll do is we'll break in this video, and in the next video, we'll solve problems so that you get that ultimate confidence to solve the problems. Okay? Chalo. Bye bye, everybody.